So nearby Nisha, are you ready to get all in on some fucking aliens?
Yeah, I can't wait.
So I don't actually know whether to classify this as a wiki weekend or a narrative nibbles, because it's sort of both. But the concept of today's video is just to go down the list of Monster of the Week episodes from this series, The X-Files, because we briefly talked about Supernatural for another video recorded today. And that got us talking about how two of our favourite shows, you with Supernatural, me with X-Files, feature that concept a lot. And I'm not sure where the term originated. It might have been with The X-Files, because that's why the series got popular. Monster of the Week is the term used to describe an episode of a TV show where some type of supernatural or paranormal creature/entity is the main thrust of the narrative. And do you have any favourite Monster of the Week episodes from Supernatural, your favourite show?
God, you know what? Because obviously the Monster of the Week stuff happens very early on, and then it just kind of just changes into a plot. I can barely remember them. I just remember like I like the standard vampire stuff.
Yes.
Like it's just easy to kill. I mean, that's what I was saying before. Is like a lot of these Monster of the Week stuff, I think, starts off with the basic sort of, you know, the vampires, the werewolves, and then it starts to get a bit weird.
Yes, and X-Files is kind of the opposite of that, where they go off the rails almost immediately, and like they start at 100 miles an hour and then just keep going till they reach the speed of light and just disappear into an alternate dimension, which Fox Mulder will run around going, "The fuck is this? I knew it all along." But like Monster of the Week, though, it's not something specifically limited to shows like The X-Files or Supernatural. They deal with, as the name suggests, supernatural elements. Like, 'cause I consider shows like CSI or other police procedurals to be a variation of Monster of the Week, where it's like a specific self-contained story told that week revolving around a specific instance of a crime, usually a weird or strange one, and because that's how they get you in. That's how they get you hooked.
Yeah, because you could watch any episode and it would, well, yeah, but for the most part, make sense.
Yes, and one of the reasons I fucking love X-Files is because I think I mentioned in a previous video that the longer the series goes on, the funnier it gets. That Dana Scully is like, I don't know what I saw. And during the pandemic, the X-Files formed the basis of like this new media theory I would love to explore if I had the time and do some like actual research and study on. And that is that some TV shows are now fundamentally unwatchable in the age of streaming, because they were created in a time where there used to be like a week between episodes, and now you can watch 5 episodes in a row.
Yeah, so then you realise how samey stuff is, or how like the same sort of concept is used over and over again. Whereas if you've got like a week to kind of forget about it, you're like, oh yeah, this is new and fresh. But if you binge watching it, it's like, oh, this is very similar.
But a more abstract concept that I would love to do a deep dive into one day is how streaming and the ability to binge TV shows ruins characters. For example, in The X-Files, the character of Dana Scully, who's the skeptic. Like, her whole thing is like she's the skeptic. She doesn't believe a lot of the supernatural things that are going on in episodes, which makes her a perfectly serviceable character in a Monster of the Week show where you watch 1 episode per week. But when you binge 5 episodes in a row and you literally have Dana Scully encountering the supernatural, and then within 5 minutes in my time when I'm watching the next episode, you see her like, I don't know what I saw. It's like, well, I know what you saw, and it was a fucking alien. And that's something I'd love to explore in like a 4-hour deep dive or a podcast. But now, I want to talk about some fucking aliens.
Let's go.
So, Nisha, how much X-Files have you watched?
I'm going to be honest, not a lot. I think I watched a bit when we did a main video on it. I watched a few because I think, is it the one where she's fighting an invisible ghost? Not invisible ghost.
There's an invisible man. The ghost is invisible. Well, yeah, there's 2 episodes that involve invisibility. There's one that's a ghost, and there's another with an invisible man. We have here a list of Monster of the Week episodes featured in the X-Files TV show, and just very simple entries here, so we're going to fly through them and just single out the ones that I think are especially funny.
Okay.
What we have here, Season 1, Episode 3, Squeeze, the first Monster of the Week, Eugene Victor Toombs.
So what monster was that then?
He's just like a man. We can find out, we can find out. So Eugene Victor Toombs, a genetic mutant serial killer capable of squeezing his body through narrow gaps. So Episode 3, Season 1, a genetic mutant who can crawl through walls. 2 episodes later, Episode 5, Jersey Devils, in an episode called The Jersey Devils. 1 episode after that, a poltergeist.
Yay!
Which is the episode you're on about, a poltergeist. Then 1 episode later, Ghost in the Machine, a central operating system that's haunted. A haunted computer. Then we have the episode Ice, parasitic ice worms and a bear.
And a bear.
And a bear.
That's
Their Thing rip-off. 1 episode after that, Space, Marcus Aurelius Bell while possessed by a Martian entity. 2 episodes later, Eve, The Eves, a government cloning experiment.
Bloody hell.
Clones. I don't know what I saw, Nisha. It's like, that's the thing. So far, we are 11 episodes in. We've had Martians, parasitic ice worms, 2 ghosts, a mutant, and a bunch of alien shit in, like, you know, the mythology arc that goes through it all. You can get to season 8 and Scully's still like, look, there might be a rational explanation. There is a rational explanation. It's fucking aliens. It's always aliens. We have the Fluke Man. And the reason I want to mention the Fluke Man is, like, do you know about the Fluke Man?
Nope. Ooh, oh my god, that's horrible.
I don't know what I saw. Do you know what? There's probably a rational explanation for the Fluke Man. That's episode 1, season 2, the Fluke Man. It could have been anything. We don't know what that is.
A trick of the light, maybe.
It could have been a trick of the light.
Yeah.
Silicone-based parasites, a few episodes.
Oh my god.
I want to read about these. Have a look. Silicone, an unidentified silicone-based alien life form. So alien fungus. But it could have been anything. Episode 11. Poltergeists again. Episode 18.
Oh no.
Season 2. Fearful Symmetry. Pregnant and invisible zoo animals.
Wait, what?
How do you fight invisible zoo animals? Because that's the one where, like, a guy's car just gets destroyed.
Right.
And he says, I think I heard an elephant. Well, clearly, you know, it's probably just like, you know, my imagination. And Mulder goes, well, it could have been an invisible elephant. And everyone's like, that's stupid. And it turns out it's an invisible fucking elephant. It is literally an invisible elephant.
You also mentioned pregnant. Yeah, are the animals pregnant as well?
They're doing experiments on the animals that make them turn invisible.
Oh my god.
Because most of it just says someone's name. And it's like, the person's name doesn't really tell you what they do. Because it's like, oh, season 3, episode 1, Darren Peter Oswald. And you're like, what does he do? Oh, he can summon lightning. So a man who can summon lightning.
Is he Thor?
No, he's just Darren.
Just Darren?
Just Darren. Clyde Bruckman. Oh yeah, that's great, because that's Peter Boyle, the granddad, or the dad from Everybody Loves Raymond, and he can see into the future. Like, with 100% perfect visual clarity.
That's so Raven.
And he uses his power to sell insurance. Because he does it by telling the person how they're going to die.
Wait, what's his character's name?
Clyde Bruckman.
That's so Clyde. Doesn't really work. That doesn't really work, does it? That's so Clyde.
Then we have episode 5, Napoleon Nietzsche, a death row inmate who kills people from beyond the grave by reincarnating. Episode 14 of season 3, The Gargoyle, an unsettling spirit with an insatiable penchant for possessing men into killing other men by mutilating them with their eyes gouged and their cheeks slit with a Glasgow smile. How does a fucking demon know where Glasgow is? Tessos Does Bikos, episode 18, a cursed jaguar spirit.
What?
A cursed jaguar spirit. 1 episode later, hungry ghosts. And then we have Lord Kinbote, 1 episode after that, who may or may not have been an alien from the centre of the earth. And he's just,
oh no, there's a picture.
It's just, looks like a fucking Lego figure. Looks like that looks like something from Robot Chicken.
Oh my god.
Big Blue, a prehistoric plesiosaur that lived in a lake in Georgia. It turns out, though, that the legend was actually a large crocodile that was shot to death. However, at the end of the episode, you actually see the plesiosaur escaping as Mulder turns away. So it actually was a dinosaur!
Running away.
Dinosaurs!
Oh my god. Just running away in the background.
Jason Nichols. What do you think Jason Nichols did?
Jason.
You're never going to get this one. I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat.
Just fighting? I don't know. It's stuff.
He was an expert in cryobiology.
Oh.
So was able to freeze people. He's got sub-zero powers. The camouflage creatures, Detour, episode... Oh my god, these look horrifying.
Just like another invisible monster.
They are a race of humanoid creatures located in the forest of Leon in Florida, of course. Of course, they just look like Florida Man. So this is like, I guess, just the Florida Man creature. Honey, does that look like Florida Man to you? Is that the Florida Man? So they get attacked by Florida Man, the most dangerous of all creatures.
Why?
There's a creature here, it's called the Chinga. What do you think that is?
My brain hurts. I don't know.
It is a doll that gets empowered through witchcraft and became evil.
A doll?
A doll. A porcelain doll called Chinga.
Okay.
And she has as well her own powers and abilities section, mental manipulation, and can manipulate luck. Specifically to ensure that misfortune befalls all those who encounter the doll.
So a cursed doll.
But we don't know. There could be a rational explanation for this evil demonic doll that was found about 150 miles away from where dinosaurs live. Season 6, Drive, Elf Waves.
Wait, what? Drive?
Drive. That's the one where Bryan Cranston's head explodes. And the episode after that, Nazis. There's a sea monster in one episode a few episodes later. There's the Ubermensch. Oh my god. The Ubermensch was a tulpa, a being able to be summoned from the earth by religious figures in Tibet. He enforced a reign of terror on the falls at Arcadia when a guy called Gogolak summoned the creature from a landfill below his neighborhood. Upon its death, the creature dissolved into a pile of dirt. But I don't know what I saw. It could have been anything.
Oh my god, my brain.
Season 7, Zombies.
Ah, zombie is something we know.
An unknown fear entity. A guy called Daryl Weaver. Wait a minute, he's played by the guy from Saw. I just clicked this guy. Yeah. He's a paid subject played by Tobin Bell. Jigsaw.
Oh my god, Jigsaw.
He developed a remarkable reaction to engineered cigarettes, which allowed him to survive when other subjects died. He could spread a smoke-carried form of tobacco beetle egg.
What the
So he's
fuck
got...
is...
He can make it so beetles will fly into your lungs. That's a terrifying... That's like
awful.
My theory about the world's scariest superpower would be able to control one bee. And just send it through people's car windows. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to just read out a list and I want you to just pick one of the names. We'll see what powers they have on. But before that, there's also a human bat.
Batman.
There's a man who's a bat.
Batman.
A parasite.
Just Batman.
There's a beggar man. A reincarnated mine prospector. Someone called the Trash Man. Teaming up with Band-Aid Nose Man. Tipping smart machines. But I'm just going to read out a couple of names. I want you to tell me who you think would be a good one to end. We've got Billy Underwood, Martin Wells, Anthony Tippett, Randall Cooper, and Raymond Ulysses Pierce.
I'll go for Randall Cooper.
Let's go for Randall. So what do we think Randall Cooper could do?
Oh god, it could be anything. It could literally be anything.
Randall Cooper was an exterminator who kills whatever his brothers needed. Detached and almost tool-like, Randall wasn't all there as a person, so he's just a serial killer.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute here. He had X-ray vision.
It's just serial killer.
With X-ray vision.
On top of that.
I fucking love this show.